So first of all, overall winner. So with the highest average ELO rating across all three categories, first place is the Pixel 6a, the people's choice camera.
So I bought one. I bought a Pixel 6a to verify the claims, and I am going to compare it with the latest and greatest. A Redmi Note 7. Jokes aside, I had been using this phone for 3 years now. It was starting to have issues, so I thought, hey, why not get a new phone? I looked at Redmi first, and none of their new phones were any good. I tried multiple reviews and all of them preferred Redmi Note 11 Pro's camera over the Chinese competition. But in reality, the shots I've taken from that phone aren't really any good. The shots were actually worse than my current phone. Keep in mind, the phone models released in Pakistan are very limited and I had to pick the best one in a very specific price range. So I looked at Samsung instead. It was either too expensive or too bad to even consider. And that's how I ended up with the 6A. A phone 3 times as expensive as my old one. Redmi Note 7 wasn't exactly cheap for me at the time of purchase either, but I definitely went overboard with this one. I actually took the camera survey myself, and Pixel 6a was in my top 3 for each category. That is actually what made me get the phone. It was like a sign to me. But the real question is it any better? Let's do a test. We can see the camera results side by side, and I am going to randomize the left and the right shot. I'll review each shot, and in the end we can give a final verdict on how much cameras have improved over the years. I am only going to use the back camera for each phone, and Google camera will be installed on Redmi Note 7. The videos will not be compared. A downside of having Google camera on Redmi Note 7 is that the processing takes a little while, but we don't care about that. I also took several photos to reduce the human factors, like a shaky hand. The best pictures have been picked. Special treatment was given to neither phone, and yes, both phones required several retakes for the best result. I included all of the comparisons. I did not, for example, take pictures of 500 different objects to pick the ones that I like. Let's start with the first picture. This is a picture of an auditorium hall. Right off the bat, I prefer the right picture. The color of the projection is much nicer here, even though the left side is really dark. The left phone, however, is able to show more because the shot is less dim. Here I have a paint bucket. I like the colors and background separation of the right shot, but the text here is unreadable compared to the left phone's picture. This is a zoomed sky, and there is no competition here. The right shot is much better. It just captures more and is less blurry and less noisy. This is a random test. I don't know if I can pick one of these two, they are both really good. The left phone is a little warmer in tone compared to the right phone. If you zoom at the text here, at the left phone appears to capture it better, but if you look at the text above, the right one is better. I don't know what to say here. Here I have a cube on a table. The colors of the right phone are more real. The red is supposed to be that dark, but the text above is blurry in the right phone shot, which is kind of weird because the text below is fine. This is a picture of a food chain. Again, both phones capture amazing photos. Saying I prefer one over the other would be dishonest. My only complaint is the face detail here and the text readability over here. This shot is weird. The flower on the left looked awful on my computer monitor. However, the same flower looks amazing on my Pixel screen. I didn't think changing the screen would change my preferred photo. It's not just the camera that matters, but also the display you view. The right shot is a little brighter and looks nice, but ends up having a loss in shadows here over on the flower. This is me taking a picture inside of a building. I think it's the contrast that makes the right shot much better. It is also much clearer when you zoom in for the text on the banners outside. The left picture and the right picture, even though taken on the same time and in the same conditions, produce entirely different colors. The left picture has a bright, vibrant green for the leaves, and the right picture has a much darker tone. The background separation is much better in the right picture. This was a hard shot. The light level was so low that I couldn't see anything with my eyes. The right shot is blurry, even though both pictures were taken multiple times until I could call the result reasonable. The right shot also has more noise for some reason. I love the right shot here. The light here is less spread, which makes it look better. It also has a warm feeling, which I enjoy. These pictures are almost the same except for the greens. I would say if you add an emo filter to the left, you get the right one. The left picture either has too much green or the right one lacks thereof. My friend preferred the left picture when shown blindly, if that helps at all. When you zoom in a lot, the right picture seems to have more details. When I first decided to do a comparison, I was under an assumption of a clear winner, the 6A. I thought I would discuss if paying that much more was wise. The left pictures are all the Redmi Note 7 and the right ones are all Pixel A. So I'm going to leave the question with you. Are phone cameras actually getting better? I don't have the answer, but I hope that you find it.